Rapunzel. Rapunzel was a beautiful girl with exceptionally long blonde hair who was kept prisoner in a tower by an evil witch. The only person who visited Rapunzel was the witch, who gained access to the tower by climbing Rapunzel's long hair like a rope. In that tower, the witch ran a fetish website starring Rapunzel for guys who were into chicks with really long hair. Rapunzel had thousands of devoted fans who would masturbate furiously every time she would do anything to her hair. A prince, who was also an obsessed Rapunzel fan, went out to search for her. He came upon a tower where he saw the witch call out to the small window above, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair." A long rope of hair was lowered from the window, and the witch used it to climb up to the top. The prince got so hot he dropped his pants right there. When the witch left, the prince walked over to the tower and spoke the same words. "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair." When he got to the top of the tower, he told Rapunzel he was her biggest fan and that he thought she was great. He told her that they were soulmates and that he loved her and wanted to marry her. While saying all of this, he found enough time to have sex with her hair, twice. When the prince started to lower himself down with Rapunzel's hair, the witch spotted him and became furious. When the prince was out of sight, the witch called for Rapunzel to lower her hair. While the witch was climbing Rapunzel's hair, she was becoming even more furious as she was getting the prince's jizz all over her. And we all know how hard that is to get out. The witch was so angry that she cut off all of Rapunzel's hair, banished her to the woods, and forced her to live inside a hollowed-out log. The next day, the prince came back for a quickie. When he got inside the tower, he saw the hair was no longer attached to Rapunzel, and the witch was laughing and laughing at him. The prince went all Jack Bauer on her ass. Even though she was an old woman, he punched her in the face as hard as he could at least 30 times. He grabbed a stone from the floor and began banging her head with it. Blood gushed in every direction. He then tore her spine and skull from her body and swung them over his head, just like in that movie Predator. I forgot to mention that the prince has kind of a bad temper. Prince jumped out of the little window and sprained his ankle. He must have said "f*** at least 500 times as he limped to the place where Rapunzel was hiding. When he saw Rapunzel with her short hair, he was no longer attracted to her and suggested that they see other people. "But I thought you loved me," said Rapunzel. "Yeah, I say shit like that a lot. Good luck with your hollow log thing." Rapunzel cried and cried. Then, all of a sudden, her hair grew back. She decided to re-enter the adult film industry and won AVN Starlet of the Year award for Rapunzel and the Mandingo Gangbang, which remains a classic to this very day. Come back next time when you'll hear the fable of the princess who stepped on a landmine.